want to understand why there's so many foreclosures, you have to understand a financial instrument called derivatives. And to understand derivatives, you need to understand the Black-Scholes formula. Now, we start with the theoretical option price, where the stock price P is multiplied by the... Experts say the formula has worked well in the past, but despite its track record for empirical accuracy, it was unable to predict the mortgage meltdown. Minus volatility times the square root of time. And then you just plug in your variables, and you have a derivative.
These derivatives, they didn't really know what they had. The government didn't really know what they had. The banks didn't really know what they had, because these derivatives were small pieces of many different mortgages, maybe 10,000 different mortgages, 1/10 of 10,000 different mortgages in one derivative. Got very, very complicated very, very quickly.
And those mortgage derivatives were sold on Wall Street in bundles by the thousands. But ultimately, the math didn't add up. And so on your street, many houses ended up like this, abandoned or in probate, a threat to the value of the entire neighborhood.
They're falling apart. They're just like human beings. If you don't nurture them, they dry up and they just fall apart.
Since the housing bubble burst, you don't see as many U-Hauls in the West End as you used to, at least not where people are moving into the homes. With prices so low, Lucille Henry wants to actually buy another, but she says there's just still too many restrictions.
Make it more easy and more acceptable so that we can get these houses. I don't want no empty house sitting right there.
In fact, neighbors on Oak Street alone say there have been 31 empty houses here over just the last few years. Keith Whitney, 11 Live News tonight.
All right, we know that zip code 30349 is the worst in Georgia. 30044 in Lawrenceville, that's second on the list, followed by 30058, which is in Lithonia. Now, considering how troubled the housing situation is in Metro Atlanta and around the country, is the American dream of homeownership still alive?